Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry I haven't said more to you. I guess I was afraid. Not of you. I just didn't know what to say exactly.
I understand.
But I'm glad you're here. Home.
Thank you. I'm glad too. Please take a seat if you'd like.
Sure is a beautiful day.
It, has lots of colors.
Do you have like a favorite season, Daniel?
A favorite season?
Personally, I like the fall a lot. But I love it when it rains on a hot summer day. Even though that's technically not a season.
What is it that you love about rain on a hot summer's day?
I don't know. Calms me down. Makes the plants happy. And the thunder. I love the thunder. It makes me think of God, but not in a bad way. What is it?
I'm just so aware that most of what I draw on from inside my head are things I've read about. My real life experiences are actually rather narrow. I don't think about the seasons. Or not for the longest time, anyway.
I'm sorry.
I don't mean to sound pitiable.
Oh, no, you don't. Not really.
I don't feel that way sorry for myself. I do feel I am being received sometimes that way by others. And I know I have a part in that somehow. I just don't have it figured out yet.
That'll probably take some time. Figuring things out. What is it?
The place where I was had no windows. Just these thick walls surrounded by more thick walls. So I never knew if it was raining or even heard the loudest thunder.
So sad.
Oh, it's not as bad as it sounds because I didn't sense things in a normal way. I didn't miss them. And if I couldn't sense them, they weren't real to me.
What was real to you, Daniel?
The time in between the seconds. And my books. And my friend. Now that I'm here in this world, where everything's marked by hours or dates or events, I find myself in a state of constant anticipation. What it is I'm anticipating, I'm not always sure, nor is it necessarily a pleasant feeling. But in the case of the inevitable rain and thunder, which I am sure to experience, thanks to you, Tawney, I'm very much looking forward to that.
It will be glorious, Daniel. You won't be disappointed. Daniel. We'll have more conversations.
I look forward to that.
I hope you don't think I brought you here to put you to work.
Chop wood and carry water, it's soothing.
That's nice.
You're very accomplished.
With casseroles, big deal.
Big to those who partake in the result.
Is there a church in prison?
Well, there was, but I was only ever allowed visits by the chaplain.
Oh, you meet with him?
I would have met with the executioner had he stopped by.
What sort of things would you talk about? I mean, with the chaplain?
Flannery O'Connor, for one. He was a big fan.
Did you ever talk about where you think you'll go when you die?
It was kind of expected in the setting.
Did he come to any conclusions?
That it wasn't worth pondering.
But of course it is. It's what makes us human.
I think what makes us human is the ability to choose to ponder or not to ponder.
Free will.
Yeah, I focused on preparing for the act itself rather than the result of the act.
The act.
Of dying, of letting go.
Why can't you do both?
Some do.
Well, why can't you if it is a choice?
Finding peace in not knowing seems strangely more righteous than the peace that comes from knowing.
Even if that knowing might be true. What?
But you make a better case than the chaplain.
I don't pretend to know everything, Daniel. But I care about you. And I would just hate it if you went to hell. I mean, if there is, I don't know.
You're my Beatrice
What?
from the Divine Comedy.
I don't know what that is.
She was Dante's guide, his salvation.
Well, I don't know about that.
It was fiction. Comforting.
I'm real glad you came. I hope you didn't feel pressured.
I never feel that from you. Why are you so concerned about my long-term future?
I'm concerned about everyone's. But that's just part of it, you know? I don't want you to think that's all my belief is. It's the here and the now that my faith in God sustains me.
Sustains or numbs you?
Oh, no. I see and feel things more sharply now than before I found God. More brightly, more fully. But it doesn't overwhelm me. It fills me up with indescribable joy. I never told anyone this, not even Teddy, but I can see and feel God in all things.
Like Thomas Aquinas.
I don't know much about him.
He felt that God revealed himself in nature.
Yes. That's what I feel, or sense.
He believed that supernatural revelation was faith and natural revelation was reason. And the two are not contradictory, but complementary.
You're different from how I thought you'd be.
Different how?
I don't know. You're above things, like you're pure.
Far from that.
Could you ever accept Christ into your heart?
I don't think Buddha would mind making room, or Confucius. Nietzsche might grumble.
You're so smart.
Not really. I've just spent long hours in the reading room.
Could you ever see yourself being baptized?
It's a beautiful ceremony.
It isn't just a ceremony. You're given new life.
Hard to fathom.
Just the feeling of it. Being submerged and the water cleansing you of every sin. And when you emerge, you're different. It's like they say, you're born again.
I don't know. Maybe.
Really?
I could be. Sure, I could be.
Oh, Daniel.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just...
No, it's okay. Everybody needs to be held.
It does something to you not to be touched in any positive way for so long. You begin to vacillate between being repelled by touch and seeking it out in any form, even the most negative.
I'm so sorry.
Out here, you're the only touch that suits me. And I know that's not proper.
Well, hugging every once in a while is okay, I think. Maybe just keep trying with others.
Okay, I will.
Hey, and I can still give you a ride home. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think I'll walk.
Okay. See you tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be here.
You do.
Just to be here. To be right here.
God has a plan for you, Daniel.
I'm alive, Tawney.
I would say so.
I thought I was dead when I was in there. And out here, I still didn't believe it, that I was alive. It was like I thought it was like a dead man's dream, you know?
You'll never die now, Daniel.
Will you ever die, Tawney?
No.
I'm so glad.
Hey, don't be ashamed. God is releasing your pain.
Where does it go?
He takes it.
You make me so happy, Tawney.
It's Jesus who makes you happy, not me. What?
You know, the goat man told me it's the beauty, not the ugly, that hurts the most.
The goat man?
I was with him today, and we walked and gathered all the goats together, and there was this girl, and she had a head of another girl in her hands, but she had a goat's body. And that was after I'd gone to her window,
Whose window?
and we wrestled. I knew I was wrestling with myself, and he could have won. He had me, but he helped me up. And we walked together. And the tall man at the store led me back. Back to my father.
To your father?
To Ted's, back to Ted's, and to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, and finally back here to you. May I kiss you, Tawney? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. You're just...
Filled with the Spirit. Yes?
Yes. How about I call your mama, Daniel?
No. Thank you for everything, Tawney.
Let me give you a ride home. You're all wet.
One day, maybe. I'll let you give me a ride home. I like it out here. Do you feel all the life?
I do.
Maybe there is a God. Goodbye, Tawney. Hello, Tawney.
Hello, Daniel.
You look restful.
I feel restful. Thank you. How are you? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling a lot of things, but I wouldn't say restful is one of them.
Wow.
Thank you, Tawney, for reaching out to me when you did.
I hope I did the right thing, Daniel.
I think you did. You made me feel, Tawney. Really feel, you know.
Yes.
For the first time in a long time. That's a big part of what makes us human, isn't it?
I think so. I think it deepens us.
I've been deepened.
After you called, I just got in the car and I left.
I've never done anything that impulsive. Not my whole life. Can't remember last time I used a payphone. Last time I saw one, even.
They're hard to find. But it felt good to use a telephone that wasn't smarter than me.
Are you okay, Daniel?
The only time that I've ever felt okay was when I was with you.
Well, we better get on the road so we can get back before.
Suppose we should. My dad used to bring us out here when we were kids. I just wanted you to see it, and that's all.
It's lovely.
You've seen it before.
Doesn't change the fact that it's beautiful.
Why did you want me to get saved, Tony?
Because I wanted you to have salvation. I wanted you to know peace. I still want that for you.
And do you know peace, Tony?
Sometimes.
And you think that peace comes from God?
I know it doesn't come from ourselves.
Do you believe that, or do you have to believe that? Because otherwise, life would be intolerable for you.
I believe that because it's true.
Or is it true because you believe it?
Yes, both, I guess.
So if I believe there is no God, then there is no God.
It's not the same thing.
Why not?
'Cause you're just lost, Daniel.
Something we can't agree upon.
I know God loves you, Daniel.
You said that before, or was it Jesus who loved me?
They both do.
Do you love me, Tony?
I'm married, Daniel.
Then why did you make me feel the way you made me feel?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Did you feel that way? You saved me, Tony, not some God. And you forsook me. And now I'm lost.
I know there's good in you, Daniel. And that goodness is God.
You don't know me, Tony. You only think you know me. You only see what you want to see. You don't know the despicable things I've done.
It doesn't change that it's there. Your goodness. But if you keep that goodness to yourself, you don't share it with the world, that's a greater sin than anything you think you might have done in the past.
Anything I might have done.
Yes. Anything.
I better go. You're gonna make a wonderful mother, Tony. Congratulations.
Daniel, I don't regret coming to get you today. But I can't do it again. And I won't.
I know.
Sometimes your voice is not enough. Your face in window.
Am I going to hell, Daniel?
No,
Am I a bad person?
of course not.
But I called you just like he said I would. I lost my baby, Daniel.
I'm sorry.
Am I a bad person?
Of course not.
Are you a bad person?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
I know you don't.
We can't be together.
No.
Is there a God, Daniel?
Sure.
I want to dance with you. Will you dance with me, Daniel? Felt like a dream. What happened?
You cried. I held you and you fell asleep.
And here we are.
Here we are.
And I want to go out there.
have to. Not yet.
But eventually.
Eventually. I used to dream about the morning sunlight. I'd run my hand through it in my dream. Like this.
And now it's real.
It is. I should be filled with joy. I'm leaving.
Me too.
Do you know where you're going?
No. Do you?